Poor me. I had to survive for 3 weeks without my McLaren in the garage, but it actually wasn't too hard. It's been snowing so much in Kansas that it's just impossible to drive this thing since supercar sledding isn't a thing. So I did a wise move for once, and I shipped this car down to Florida to enjoy the festivities at Amelia Island this weekend. And I picked the perfect car for it because the McLaren MP412C is the perfect road trip car. Still, there is one agonizing little detail to owning this car that is slowly driving me insane. More insane than usual. And speaking of supercar sledding, this is the most brilliant segue I've ever come up with my whole life. Over here is Tavares with the famous Fast and Furious 7 Lamborghini Murcielago, the car that...
8.
What?
Fast and Furious 8.
They're all the same. It's the same movies.
Get out. Right now.
Fast and Furious
How dare you?
8. It was on the ice. It went underwater, right?
Something like that.
This is a replica? It's real.
Can we cut this?
Well, so he has a famous Murcielago, along with many other famous cars owned by a very brilliant and handsome man, or formerly owned. That wasn't you. And let's guess which car he's going to drive with me to Amelia Island. Is it the Murcielago?
No.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Currently, it needs a little work in the interior department and also the exterior department, and the engine, and the suspension, and everything.
Yeah.
Basically.
So the SL55 then, that'd be a good choice, right?
Sure. Except for the fact that, the Murcielago is blocking it right now, so that's probably why I can't take it. And it's also very dirty.
I see.
It does run and drive, but it's not exactly show car quality.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, Bentley then. I got PTSD with this guy. My former Bentley Continental GT.
So this Bentley it's looking really nice. The engine, it runs on maybe 6 cylinders.
Oh.
So I could probably get there, but it's not going to be a lot of fun. So that's right.
That's out. And is that Matt Farah's million-mile Lexus?
That is Matt Farah's million-mile Lexus.
Okay. And is this the Supras would be a good choice. People love Supras.
People love Supras, but usually Supras need wheels and tires to actually move. So that's not going to happen.
I got you. We are running out of options. So surely you would want to take a beautiful behind the week's worth of trash.
Behind the,
Somebody's missed trash day a bit.
I've missed trash day 3 weeks in a row.
The Ferrari would be a great choice. You could take this.
If you only count this part of the Ferrari, then yes. Everything past that part is not exactly Amelia Island ready.
Huh. Well, there is one car that's finished, and you could take it. Your Gallardo, right?
Yeah, except for the fact that it's not great in traffic. Has a really heavy clutch. It's very, very aggressive. Steering is real heavy, and I don't want to sit in Amelia Island traffic, which there will be a lot of.
Right.
Plus, it's just too loud and it's droney. So this is more of an A to A car, really. It's not an A to B car.
So Tavares just proved my point. The car he is taking is
The S600, the Silver Elephant.
My old S600. It's the perfect car for a road trip too.
Yes.
And really, of all the cars in your garage, it's these two that have the most in common, at least in my opinion.
How?
How?
How do you figure that out?
I'll explain without you. Oh, I miss you. I miss you so much. Now, obviously, this thing's a really heavy elephant, which is somewhat detrimental on performance. But horsepower-wise, these cars are about the same, about 600 horsepower. They both have twin turbos, and both of them have torque that feels like it would alter the Earth's rotation when you lay into them. But they have a lot more in common. Other than that, the suspension setup is actually really similar on these cars. They're both hydraulic suspension. They don't have any control arms because it's electronically controlled. They're smart and they dampen themselves. With the S600, it's obviously for comfort. This is a great highway cruiser, and hydraulic suspension has been used with Mercedes all the way back to the famous Dictator 600 Pullman. They were using hydraulics in the windows and everything, but the suspension is still hydraulic in this car, and it is fantastic. Same with the McLaren. Now, of course, it's tuned more for performance, but a byproduct of that suspension is the smoothness and comfort. Comfort you never, ever see in a supercar, and that's why I love this thing. I love it. I love it a lot. Oh, and I discovered something with my stupid swipey doors. If I actually double tap this remote, it pops the door, so I don't have to swipe anymore like an iPhone. Oh, it's good to be back. Hello. Now, the luxuriousness of this 12C doesn't end with the suspension. This thing has a lot of stuff that my S600 also has, like a backup camera and error messages apparently for my reverse lamps being out. Anyway, it has really comfortable seats that adjust really well, and it's also really well insulated, and it's just nice and quiet in here. Okay, let me turn on my door-mounted automated climate control, which is just like every other luxury car. You don't know how to work all this stuff, but it's here. It's all the things you would expect in a modern, comfortable luxury car in a fun, exotic supercar. This is so great. It is ready to hit the road and drive 3 hours up to Amelia Island in comfort. I have plenty of cargo space. I'm really giving up nothing by driving this car over the S600, and with this car pulling up to a big car show, I got a lot of clout, and that's something really important with YouTubers and kids these days, that clout. Also, should the occasion arise, I could turn a few knobs here and have a really potent track weapon, but I would never, ever, ever do that. And there's a reason why. So as you all know, the main reason I can sleep at night owning this McLaren is because it comes with an excellent extended warranty. The previous owner continued to renew the extended warranty on this car, even though it's a 2012, it's very old. You can renew it until it's 10 years older, has 75,000 miles on it. And in the 2 years the previous owner had this car, this warranty paid out over $150,000 in repairs, way more than what I paid for it. Things go wrong, like the $30,000 transmission, which has happened twice in this car. They're known to lose their steering racks, which cost about $20,000, and there's a number of other failures. This one lost its engine, but a lot of them are little electronic things that sound very, very British. So when the check engine light comes on, or a failure for a reverse bulb, just about anything, I can giggle with delight because I know the warranty has me covered. It's a fantastic place to be, and knowing exactly how much your cost is going to be to own this car. And since it's a 2012, it's already depreciated massively, so you're not going to lose too much in depreciation. But it does come with one catch, one big catch. In the terms with McLaren Extended Care, the warranty is voided if you ever take this car on the track for a track day. Completely voided, gone. You would lose your warranty that you paid for because you took the car where it was built to go. Now, obviously, there is some logic to this, because if McLaren covered their car's warranty fully, including track and unlimited track days, then there'd be a lot of broken cars. People would be beating on these things as track cars and getting free repairs. It'd be the cheapest track racing car ever. So I kind of understand that, but it's still agonizing that I can't even go out on the track once without voiding the warranty. Not even once. And I would be way too scared to go out on a track with this car without a warranty, given how expensive the repairs are. I'd be scared to drive this thing to McDonald's without a warranty. Now, I believe there is one exception to this rule, and that is you can take this on the track if it's a McLaren-sponsored event. But unfortunately, I don't think McLaren likes my videos with my car all that much, which I know I talk about it breaking a lot, but I really do love this car. And this is my peace offering to McLaren. Please, please, just once, I want to feel what this car is like on the track. Just one time, 1 hour. I would give anything for 1 hour on the track with this car. That is, except give up the extended warranty, of course. All right,
You have weird
it's
legs.
the gangster lean, just like in a land yacht. You lean the seat back, you tilt it so you can cruise.
Okay, there we go. Putting the seat a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Gangster lean. Wherever. Let's call that good.
Okay.
So let's try launch control. I've never tried this before. Okay, let's see. No,
Okay.
Nobody's coming. Active. Let's see. Launch.
I can't believe you're doing this before me.
Launch mode active. Awaiting throttle. Okay. Launch mode aborted. All right. So, okay. Active. Awaiting throttle. We just give it some gas and.
God!
So, there was some gravel, and I think because it didn't really pick up, it just kind of like bogged a little bit.
Right. Don't do that again. No.
The car can do it all day.
I'd never done that before.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's fun to cruise in, too.
Oh, yeah. So, now that you've experienced your car and all its smoothness and futuristicness, maybe you should go into something with twin turbos and a little more old school.
You mean the Gallardo?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, for sure. It actually works? Because the internet conspiracy is that it doesn't work.
You'll see.
Okay, for those who don't know, Tavares bought this Lambo a little crispy. Not Ferrari 355 crispy, but good enough fire. How long did it take you to get back together?
Only about a year.
Goodness. Good morning, good morning. That sounds good, though.
Well, it's basically a Volkswagen Beetle.
Right.
We can do a little bit of a pull, like half throttle.
Do a little pull,
half
yeah.
throttle,
Yeah.
right?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the computer cutting it out.
I need one of these. Wow. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. That just kind of cancels out the whole video.